We do things differently, or should I say properly, here. The doctor believes it's just a case of nerves.
You did not. I hope you guys are excited. Thanks for the pats. How dare you tell me I'm a good girl? How dare you? All right, I have my journal close by. All right. Now I know like the main menu, it might be a little loud right now, but in game it should be fine. But if it's still loud or too quiet in game, just let me know and I will fix it. Thank you guys. All right. And thank you guys. I'm about to do my sign off. Thank you guys for watching. Bye. No. All right. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's start a new game.
Welcome to my latest case, The Curse of Blackmoor Manor. To start, choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help,
Sorry,
choose
it's loud in my
Gameplay
headset.
Overview.
Yeah, super short stream. All right, we're going in Junior Detective. Ooh, we're writing to Ned
Greetings
now.
from jolly old England. Although right now I'm not so sure about the jolly part. That's because I'm on my way to Blackmoor Manor, where the daughter of one of our neighbors is living. The daughter, whose name is Linda, recently married Hugh
Listen,
Pendleton,
Linda.
a British diplomat. Hugh travels a lot, so the only people at the manor with Linda are Hugh's aunt, Mrs. Drake, and Hugh's 12-year-old daughter, Jane. The thing is, ever since Linda moved into the manor, her health
Oh my
has
God,
gone
that is a
downhill.
demon child.
She's practically bedridden.
She's a
and no one
demon.
seems to know why. Her mother is convinced something is terribly wrong and wants me to find out what. So here I am, about to be dropped off at a huge centuries-old mansion in the middle of a dark, foggy moor. I can't tell whether the butterflies in my stomach are because I'm excited or just a tad creeped out. Talk to you soon. I hope. Nancy.
Also, Eros is home from work. Well, he didn't work today, but he's home. So everyone say hi, Eros. Oh, they have their own like special gate. Man, they're rich. That door is nice. I like their door. To have a fancy door.
Nancy.
Hello? Hello?
Who's there?
Hello? Oh no, it's the spookies. Is that Jane?
There's something out there.
Where, child?
Over there. I mean, something was out there.
Come in.
Oh, Americans. Oh, making up shit. Oh,
I'm Mrs. Drake. I take it you are Nancy Drew?
Yes, and I really did see something, Mrs. Drake. I heard something too.
yeah.
People are always seeing and hearing things on the moor at night. Especially you Americans.
Oh,
Why
American.
don't you just go on up to your room? It's the one with the moon on the door.
I'd like to see Linda, if I could.
I'm afraid Linda is not quite ready to meet with you just now. But please, come see me after you've unpacked. I'll be in the conservatory.
Not
Alright,
this woman
thank
in
you.
just a whole brown ass outfit. Her outfit. All right. So what is with? I have one thing to say. What is with rich people and having the ugliest decorated houses? Linda's a werewolf. We're calling it. Hi, Cyber. How are you, sweetie? Like, this room looks atrocious to me. It really looks. I mean, some things I like. Like, what's this? Why? Why is it blue in here? What is that? It looks disgusting. They just throw money at the wall. Like, oh, a blue stone wall? All right. Blue stone with wallpaper and just throw a bunch of things in here. I'm just like, what is this? All right, let's look around. We have a phone now. Nancy has a cell phone. It's early 2000s cell phone. We're still wearing them polo shirts and our blue jeans. We're working it.
Wonder what goes there. Something fits in here, but what?
Okay. Now we have the arrow, whereas the last time we played, it was just the magnifying glass. Hi, Val. How are you? You're just in time. We just started. All right, there's a box. It was quite the intro. Okay, I don't know what that is yet. Okay, that's annoying. I hate the clock. My mom had a clock, like a grandfather clock, and you just hear all the time, and I hated it. I was like, can we please? I was so happy when that thing died.
A tripod.
Also,
For a camera,
I'm
maybe?
selling the fish. Also, every hour, ding, 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 ding. I don't know if anyone ever had a grandfather clock growing up. They're the most obnoxious things ever. Okay. I'm gonna look around the house. I don't want to call anybody yet. I can only smell through my mouth at the moment, so I'm gonna keep eating random jelly beans. You love them? I can't. Like, they're cool to look at. I think they look really cool, but
Now, Ethel, do I have to learn this?
Yes, I'm afraid you do.
If I do well, can we play a game?
Yes, but only in French.
Oh.
Yeah.
Come back later, please.
I need the key.
I need the key. They're just huge They're just huge.
Oh, forget it. Stay in Italy as long as you want then. Some kind of husband you're proving to be. It's not all in my head. Don't bother.
Ooh, the tea. The tea is hot here. Hello? Is that lotion?
Linda?
Linda?
Hi, it's me, Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew, our friendly neighborhood detective. Well, welcome to Blackmoor Manor. I apologize for greeting you under such unusual circumstances.
I smell like flowers.
And I'm sorry to have to bother someone in your condition.
My condition? What's my mother told you? What her son-in-law keeps telling me? That it's all in my head? That I'm just an unhappy new bride? That I just need time to adjust?
What is music?
I'm tired all the time, my mouth is dry, my vision is blurry. But that's not important. Here's what's important, Nancy.
Have you talked to a
There are
doctor?
some doors that should never be opened. There are some doors that hold secrets which must never be known. That's everything you need to know.
Okay.
Now,
Mummy, can I come in?
no, you're supposed to be in your lessons.
Lessons are over. I want to meet Nancy.
I said no, Jane.
Okay.
That was my stepdaughter. She can be such a pest sometimes.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I understand you feel an obligation to my mother,
Sweetie.
but trust me, there's nothing you can do. You're welcome to stay, but I strongly recommend
Maybe
that
you
you
shouldn't
go
have
home
gotten
as
married
soon
with
as
the guy
possible.
that had a kid. Yeah, that's my stepdaughter now. I fucking hate that kid. Like, what the fuck? Like, I understand kids can be, like, super annoying, and when you're sick, like, I get it. You'd be like, that's my stepdaughter. She could be a little much at times. I just haven't been feeling well, and she's been wanting all this attention, and because I don't feel good, it's been really hard. Like, that would have been better instead of she's such a pest. God, that child.
Please, Linda, just tell me what's wrong. Linda?
She's ignoring a bitch.
Okay, I'll let you rest. But I'll be back. I'm here for you if you need me.
No, we're not. You're toxic. Like, bitch, I'm right here. Just tell me you don't want to spend time with me. All right. Well, I'll be back for some more tea. This room is, like, depressing as fuck, though. Maybe don't be in this room. If you marry to someone with kids, you gotta deal with it. Yeah, exactly.
This must be Mrs. Drake's room.
Oh.
Guess she's not in her room.
Okay. This hallway is not too bad.
Oh, it's just a parrot. No, you didn't.
Did you?
What's your name?
Lolo.
Okay,
I think
get
the bird's
point.
name is Lulu.
Bye, bird.
Bye, bird. Eros wants to get a bird, but I was like, honey, we have 2 cats. But buddy of mine did that. The kid was 16 for 2 years. The relationship almost when poof, child left at 18, and then relationship went up. And here on the sidelines going, bro, the child did nothing wrong. Yeah.
I need the key.
I need the key.
The door! The door! Who's the pretty bird in the mirror?
They make much more stinky. Oh my
There goes my
god!
cell phone.
Hello?
Hi, Nancy. It's
So
Mrs.
much
Petrov.
happening.
How is everything? Have you seen Linda
Also,
yet?
this whole like ballroom room, I do like the tile, but it's a little loud and I'm getting overstimulated.
Literally speaking, no, but I did talk
Cell
to
phone,
her. Not
Poggy.
that she told me anything.
I'm just about at my wit's end. I've never known her to act like this. The last doctor that examined her said that aside from a little dry skin, which is not unusual
You guys
for
remember
her,
these
she was
chunky,
perfectly
like these
fine.
big phones? I'll never forget, like, my dad, he didn't want a cell phone until he was introduced to the walkie-talkie feature. Does anyone remember this? With those phones, the flip phones, they had the walkie-talkie thing. Those are fun. And then if like both people were pressing the button at the same time, it go beep. Go blah 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 blah. Like so, like sometimes like you would constantly accidentally press the button at the same time while talking. Good times, good times. Little antenna, getting the little antenna out.
Why is she hiding behind that curtain?
I have no idea. When I was
Remember
out there
when phones
last
had
week,
antennas?
I got fed up and pulled the curtain back. She threw a fit, but otherwise she looked absolutely normal. A little pale, perhaps, but who wouldn't be pale, cooped up like that? Something has changed her. Something in that house. Hugh is just as bewildered and upset by her behavior as I am. Please get to the bottom of this, Nancy. You're our last hope.
My God, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Where is Hugh?
He was called to Rome. As a diplomat, he's
Eros,
always
do
being
you
called out of
see
the country
Vivi
without
right now?
warning and without any say in the matter.
Babby.
He'd much rather be there with Linda. Although,
She's dying. Vivi thinks she's dying of hunger. It's not her dinner time. So she's protesting. she's protesting on the floor on her back, all sprawled out. She's like, eh. She's assuming the dramatic position of I'm dying, Mom and Dad. My tummy. We are ancient. I wouldn't say that. It's just technology's evolved so quickly, you know?
Mrs. Petrov? Are you there?
it's just that Hugh said it hasn't been very easy for him to talk to her lately. Whenever he calls, which is at least once a day, Linda
That's
always seems
nice.
to fly off the handle for no reason, which doesn't make sense. Linda has always been extremely level-headed and even-tempered. She never gets angry. At least she didn't used to.
Okay, then maybe Mom, tell her to get out of the house. Be like, hey, honey.
Who exactly is Mrs. Drake?
She's Hugh's aunt.
Cat
She's taken care of
starvation,
Blackmoor
yes.
Manor ever since her
Even
brother
though she
died.
has
He
dry
was Hugh's
food in her
father.
bowl.
She's a bit of a character.
She has dry food. She has food available, but she's like, that's not the kind I want. I require. I know. It's just so cute. They just look over and she's like, eh.
In what way?
The way she spends all her time in that conservatory, slouching around, trowel in hand,
Slouching?
murmuring to herself. You'd think she was burying something. Or somebody.
Oh, well, that's a
Goodbye,
quite
Mrs. Petrov.
murder
Nancy.
in a Nancy
one
Drew
more thing.
game.
My niece is on call and her husband's out of town, and I told her I'd go over there and babysit if she had to work. So if you call and I don't answer, that's why. Bye.
Okay, bye. Thank you. Hang on. What? Oh, we can. I have to tell you guys, when phones got internet, I couldn't get it because it was like more expensive or something until I got myself a smartphone. Hardy, congrats on your Great Britain gig. We'll be thinking of you while we help our neighbor, Mr. Burdoff, install his brand new satellite dish and big screen television. Hopefully our unselfish act of kindness will help him forget all those petunias we trampled while chasing fly balls into his yard, and will compel him to invite us over once in a while, like whenever a major sports event is on. Good luck cracking the case, Frank and Joe. Oh, it's the Hardy Boys. We haven't... We met them in a game before this, but it's the Hardy Boys. They're like brother detectives. They're really cool. Oh, okay. Dear valued customer, just remember that your current phone plan does not allow for the sending and receive. Okay, outside of the U.S. Hi. Well, we're off to England and we're off to sailing camp. Hopefully, this will be the year Bess and I win the. Okay. Very nice. Very nice to Bess and George. Okay. I still have this going on. What am I? Okay. This is spooky. Search? Oh. Oh, that's a lot of reading. I can't today. Today is full of exploration. Oh, this music is spooky. Yeah, they share the same universe. They're pretty funny. I like when they're in the games. I think they're only in 2 games, though.
Are those dreadful spider mites gone? Or is it time for another bite?
Looks like John Pendleton may have developed some of the plants that are in here himself.
Spooky comfies, yes, and snackies. 100%. Is this lady talking to her plants? I'm sure there's plenty of people that do.
Doesn't work.
Hi, Arrow. How are you? Might want to save. Oh, okay. I will save.
A carnivorous plant.
That thing's huge! That's big.
That's probably not a good idea.
Oh, okay. I won't mess with it then.
Messing with her plants is probably not a good idea.
What's this? Benzaline. 1 tablet every 6 hours is needed for allergy symptoms. Oh, it's allergy medication. Okay. I was like, ooh, what's this? Anxiety meds? Is Xanax?
All settled in?
Can I borrow
Good.
one?
I'm happy that you're visiting Linda, but I know how much you teenagers like
thank
your
you,
televisions
thank
and
you.
loud stereos, so I must insist that you act respectfully and civilly while you stay with us.
Civilly.
Since my nephew Hugh is away on business, I am in charge
The
of
plant
this
can eat
household.
me?
And if there's one thing I cannot stand, it's noise.
We have to
Hugh's
see
daughter
that.
Jane is staying
I'll
with
save
us
after
and
this
would
and
very
we'll
much
see if we
like
can
to
see
meet
it.
you. But please try not to distract her. She has her studies and mustn't be disturbed during her lessons.
Precious studies.
Is anyone else staying here?
We do not have any permanent house staff, if that's what you mean. The Penvillans have always been self-reliant. We get on quite well without being continuously mollycoddled by a squadron of insipid, gossiping ne'er-do-wells. Now, we do have 2 other house guests. Are Mr. Nigel Mukherjee, who is researching the Penvillan family history in the library,
Okay.
and Ethel Bossany, Jane's tutor.
Okay, excuse my yawn, chat.
Do you know what's wrong with Linda?
Linda
Oh!
simply needs some time to adjust to
She
her new
just
living
needs to stop
situation.
being such a
England is
woman.
not the United States. We do things differently, or should I say properly, here. The doctor believes it's just a case of nerves.
You did not. She just needs to stop being a correction, not a woman. She needs to stop being an American. How dare she behave in such a way? Because the British way, the British way is the only way. Hi, Maxily. I'm doing good today. I'm doing good. The British way is the right way. It's the only way.
Her mother told me she refuses to let
An
anyone see her.
American.
Is
The
that
nerve.
true?
I don't know, and the doctors don't know. No one seems to know anything. All I've been told is that Linda is unwell,
Okay,
and
they
that
have
in her
had
stead,
doctors.
I must look after matters. Now, please, I
Yeah,
really do
oh,
not
yeah.
have time to entertain you. You may have the run of the house, but do not break anything, and refrain from mucking about with items that aren't yours.
Okay.
2 rules Jane seems incapable of following. And before I forget, our kitchen is being
Children.
remodeled, so our dining situation is rather unorthodox. I've made arrangements with a local restaurant to deliver meals to us.
Oh, hell
There should
yeah.
be a
I love
programmed number
takeout
for them on the
food.
phone in your room. Feel free to order whatever you'd like.
Hell yeah. Get any more British? Oh, my stars. Oh, by the Queen. It's very, like, dramatic British.
I'm concerned about that thing I saw
Let's order
outside.
pizza.
It was purely your imagination, unless you saw a stray dog. But I will
With
not
red
countenance any
eyes?
histrionics about this issue. We have enough to worry about with Linda. And please do not get any ideas about going outside to investigate. I do not want you tracking mud all over this house.
Oh, right. Okay. So we don't leave the mansion.
Can
We're
you
not
tell
allowed.
me about Lulu?
Lulu is a very
Lulu.
old parrot. She must be over 80 years old.
Oh my.
Please be very careful with her.
That's right.
Especially if you feed her.
Parrots can live
have
a
quite
long
delicate
time.
constitutions, you know.
How long can parrots live? Because I know for like I know here in Sweden, like if Eros and I were to adopt a cat or get a cat and we're like elderly, old age, that like there's a big possibility that we will pass before the cat passes. You have to provide like proof of like the cat being the cat has a place to go if you pass away. Like your kids will inherit the cat or something like that, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I think like I know tortoises, they live a very, very long time, which I think is kind of cool. Same with like the parrot. I think that's kind of cool. Because like, could you imagine? Be like, yeah, that was my grandma's parrot. Or yeah, that's my great grandma's tortoise. Yeah, they just go through our family. They've been in our family this whole time. We just take care of it. I know.
Goodbye.
A doormat,
Good evening.
a vacuum cleaner, like bitch. Okay, let me save and we'll touch the plant here. Yeah. Okay. Ah! Oh! Oh no! Oh! Nancy's feet. Like, how did you get in there? You just got sucked in.
For some nummies.
Did you say something, Mrs. Drake?
Not to you, dear.
To my plants, which is totally fine. It's totally fine to be talking to your plants. I would too if I had plants. All right, let's explore the house some more. I mean, excuse me, the mansion. The mansion. She just dove head first. She was like, finally, it can be over.
I need something else for this.
Oh, are these like the generations of people of like their family or whatever? Hi, Tatoros, how are you?
Looks like a piece is missing.
Oh God, do you guys, oh my gosh, I remember these machines, like the tarot reading machines or the fortune reading machines. I was never allowed to mess with them. And then in college, I went with a group and we went to St. Augustine, Florida, and they had one of these machines, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've always wanted to use one of these. I know I was never allowed, but I always wanted to, and I did it. And I don't remember what it said though. My fortune was like, you're gonna have a good day. Like, I don't fucking know. It was funny though. I know the British lady, she did nothing. She just watched her plant eat. She was like, oh, finally some nutrition for my plant. What the fuck is this? What? Oh God, I don't know what this is. Okay, we're moving on. What is this? It's obviously in a different language. Not to you, dear. It's 23 years old, so we'll be passing him on to a family member. Nice. It's Latin? I thought so.
Ah, yes. Are you here from the agency? It's about time.
I remember for school, right? It was like my senior year is coming up. My dumbass public school suddenly realized, oh, you need to take this one class. You honestly were supposed to take it in an earlier year, but we forgot. Like, we messed up somewhere. So you need to take this class. And I was like, what the fuck? Along with, like, they wanted me to, like, for an elective, right? I couldn't think of, like, I think, like, it was either for an elective or something. like the lady wanted me to take Latin or something. And my mom's looking at her and she's like, why would she take Latin? Like, that's a dead language. Well, it's a nice romantic language. And my mom's like, no. I'm like, I'm sure, like, if, like, in her free time she would like to learn that. But if she's going to take, like, if she's going to take a language course, I would rather it be in, like, sign language, Spanish, you know, something that we use. But yeah, they were like, oh, you were supposed to take this history class when you were a sophomore. Like, what do you mean? So here I am, the one senior with a bunch of sophomores, and they're like, why are you in here? I'm like, because our school is stupid.
Agency?
Oh dear, you're not the typist from the spiffy specialty
exactly.
agency, are you? Well, how do you do? I'm Nigel Mukherjee.
Or also into, what is it? I guess opera singing. Because, like, I had to learn, for my music major, I had to learn a lot of, like, Latin, Italian songs. So I guess it would be helpful in that situation as well.
Pleased to meet you. My name's Nancy Drew. Are you visiting Blackmoor Manor?
I'm researching the Penvillen family, and Mrs. Drake has graciously opened the library for me.
Open the
Nothing much has been
library.
written about the Penvillens. Until now.
Why do you think that is?
It might have something to do with their scandalous history. Or perhaps it has something to do with the family treasure.
The scandal. Give me the tea.
Scandalous history?
Well, having a family member burned as a witch can hardly be considered a mark of pride,
Yes.
I dare say.
I know, she's just
And
going to
then
stare at
there's
you
the
now.
whole business with the Blackmoor beast.
The Blackmoor beast. Okay, so now Vivi has resulted from I'm dead on the floor to now death stare at dad. Because she wants food. She wants her dinner. So now she's just sitting. She's sitting like, so she's like not face to face. Like she's like eye level with arrows, and she's just staring at him like, you will feed me. You will feed me, Dad, right now.
Who was the family member?
Eleanor Penvillen, tried and convicted of witchcraft in 1650. Quite
Oh,
the height of the
damn.
witch trials here in Essex. It was rumored that Cromwell arranged the conviction.
Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. You mean fuck them. Fuck them.
Cromwell?
Oliver Cromwell? Ironsides? I suppose they don't teach history any longer in the U.S.
Fuck
Lady
off!
Penvillen was a rather vocal critic of Cromwell's policies.
And also
helped
they
many
don't.
of his enemies
They don't even
flee the
teach
country.
American history.
Whether she actually was a practitioner of witchcraft is unknown. Although many visitors to the manor during her tenure reported hearing strange, ghostly bells. Some even saw phantom hands floating about the manor, tolling their charmed
I mean, it's honestly
chimes.
kind of scary, especially like the education system that's going down in Florida now. I can only speak for Florida because that's all I heard about. And I'm just like, oof, that's that.
Tell me about the Penvillen family treasure.
For centuries, the Penvillens have been very secretive. Some believe they're protectors of a fabulous treasure, or of some dark secret.
Exactly, Talos. I'm like, well, actually, they barely teach even American history in America. Like, I don't know. History for me, like, my whole thing with school was very, like, memorize this for the test, and then once the test was done, it was out of my brain. Unless I was actually, like, super interested in it, I don't remember shit. But I remember, like, I just remember my one middle school class I'd had to take, and it was very much on, like, Egyptian history, and then, I like my memories of high school. I did have to take the American history class. The American history class was the class that I was supposed to take my sophomore year, but they forgot to put me in it, and then I took it my senior year. That was interesting. I mean, the teacher did good. She was just boring as fuck. She was so boring. And her way of teaching was just like, here's a whole, like, the weeks. She would give us, like, the week, work. What was it? Like the worksheets for the week, and then you have the book, and you just fill out and do it that way. That was her way of teaching. But she would like have like lectures now and then where she would actually stand up and teach, but it's mostly was the pamphlet thing. That was her way of teaching. I'm like, okay.
Can you tell me about the Blackmoor beast?
It's a story that's been told for generations out here. During the 1600s, many of the villagers reported seeing a strange beast with red eyes and giant fangs prowling the moors.
That
They
was my
asked
high
the
school.
mistress of Blackmoor Manor,
A lot
Eleanor
of
Penguin,
lazy
to put a
teaching.
bounty on the beast's head. But, oddly enough, she not only refused, she forbade anyone from hunting the creature. It was rumored that the beast was Eleanor's husband, whom she had cursed for finding out too much about the Penvillen's secret.
Like literally, it was either a lot of teachers, they would do like slideshows. It's not slide like PowerPoints, and you'd have to write down everything on the PowerPoint, and then that was what was on the test, and that was it. She'd be like, "All right, all right, PowerPoint number 1," and she'd wait for a while, and then be like, "All right, guys, is everybody done with the notes? Have you written everything on this PowerPoint?" And then wait for everyone to say yes or no. And if they said no, okay, I'll give you 5 more minutes. The next one, write everything down. That was it. That was it. I would say, I mean, there were some decent teachers, but a majority was very lazy teaching.
When I was walking up to the house, I saw something with red eyes that called out to me.
Really? How extraordinary. Are you sure it wasn't just jet lag?
Positive, and I heard it make this kind of growling sound.
Perhaps it was the cursed husband of Eleanor Penvillen, prowling about the moors in search of lost Yanks.
Very funny.
Yeah, a lot of stuff I learned is like independent. I don't remember anything really from my high school. Here's the thing too, some Americans wouldn't know jack about the history of other continents, but they expect you to know everything about theirs. Oh yes. Well, again, a lot of Americans, like, they just think only about America. And I mean, this is coming from someone that also was in that mindset, because you're so, depending on where you live in America. I lived in the South. So in the South, where I was, it was very like, you need to be proud to be an American because we're free. Everywhere else, we're way better off than everywhere else. We're the best. We're number one. Like, that's all I learned. And then when I actually started talking to people outside the U.S., poor Arrows and like some of my other friends, like, they're like, actually. And then like when I visited Sweden, I was like, oh, like it was very eye-opening. Like, wow, the shatter of like, oh, there is a world outside the U.S. and I've been taught wrong. It's like crazy.
Who are all those paintings of in the Great Hall?
Those are the Penvillens who owned Blackmoor Manor at one time or another.
America. So like when you see, so now like here when I like look back and I see things that like my own family says, or like on the news and things, that when they're interviewing people, especially from the South, I'm just like, yeah. Because I know we were like, oh, what idiots. I'm like, it's just, yes, true. Also very close-minded and hasn't ever been outside, never traveled outside the U.S., doesn't talk to anybody outside the U.S., especially if they're in a small town. They never left their small hometown either. So it's just like lack of experience.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Goodbye.
Yeah, it's like they're children, basically.
Hello, Nancy.
We're the best country in the world. And I'm like, then why does everywhere else laugh at you? Exactly.
I'll let you get back to your
Like,
work.
actually, like, my favorite is that there's still people that are like, how is the U.S. so much better than everywhere else? And they go, because we are free. I'm like, everywhere else is free. Like, that doesn't have the same hold anymore.
Those are mainly Penelope Penvillen's collections of French novels.
Okay.
She was a patron to a raft of artists, and her salon was quite popular. She was
Okay,
quite
so we learned a bit about the
even
family.
kept her maiden name after her marriage.
The family a bit. So, werewolves. There may be werewolves in this family. Because, what's-her-face might have cursed her husband or something. We love that. We love a good curse. Look
Not
at
this
this.
way.
Merci.
Merci. Hi, Cole. How are you? Look at this. Look
Do
at
you
this
mind if I
computer.
use this computer?
No, not at all. But it's very old. Feel free to use mine if I'm not here.
Who's Alan?
Alan Penvillin was a noted researcher in computers and languages.
Definitely
Jane let
werewolves.
me into his computer, but there was nothing much of interest on it.
What's the password?
I'm not sure.
Okay, we don't know what the password is.
I couldn't quite track the provenance of that piece, but Philippe must have brought it back from the New World. He became quite wealthy as a merchant in the Americas and restored Blackmoor's original splendor.
Hi,
after it
Virtual.
had been abandoned
How are you,
for
sweetie?
years.
Happy
His
Sunday.
daughter Penelope continued the renovation, commissioning the construction of this library
clearly past
by
what
Roger Vizier, who built a similar one
remember
for
when-
French General Jean Leboeuf.
Remember when, like, we had a big... It was, like, early days, the internet. And they had to have, like, classes that teach you how to, like, set up, like, passwords and things. And they go, please don't make your password 1234 or password or 111 or 000. It needs to be... Because as a kid, those were my passwords: 1234, 111, 444. Like, I was a kid. Like my Neopets password, easy. Did you guys see that Neopets is coming back? I'm super excited. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I did that too. If it had to be like 10, I'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like,
Wonder what happened in there.
please stay out of the kitchen until the fire damage is repaired. Oh, a fire happened. Oh, is Dad feeding you? Finally! We can survive! We're so small. Okay. Eros is feeding the baby. Hi, honey. How are you, sweetheart? Not Linda. We have to meet Jane. The demon child. Oh my god, she has an easy...
You must be Nancy. I'm so pleased you're here. I'm Jane.
I did not
I
want
know
to
you've
talk to
come
her
visit
yet.
my
I wanted
stepmom,
to
but
check
I'd
out her
love it if
easy
you
bake
could pop
oven.
by whenever you get the chance. Oh, we'll have such fun. Let's play a game.
I had an easy bake oven. I don't know if anybody else here had an easy bake onion. An onion, not an oven, an onion. An easy bake oven. I had one, but I wasn't allowed to like play with it unless like my mom or my sisters was with me. And every time I would ask, be like, I want to bake some stuff in my easy bake oven, they would say no. They didn't want to do it. And I'm like, I want to. Like, let me do it. So what kind of game is this? It is point and click mystery detective game. It's Nancy Drew. So we have a mystery and it's point and click and yeah. Denied my baking. They did. I was like, I wanna play with my easy bake oven. And my mom would say, no, not right now. Hi Standard, how are you, sweetie? I don't want not right now.
Not right now. Maybe later.
I don't want to play games
I'd like
with
to
you.
ask some questions
Do you have
first.
games on
Sure,
your phone?
what do you want to know?
She is the epiphany of.
About
Do you
Mommy?
have games
I
on your
mean,
phone?
Linda, I do hope you'll help. She's been a bit out of sorts lately.
Do you know why she doesn't want to be seen?
Am I a good
think
baker now?
maybe
I'd
it's
say
because
so.
Of the lady in black. I was
enjoy
playing in Mommy's
baking.
room when she wasn't there, and when I looked up, there was a lady all dressed in black putting something
Evie.
on Mummy's nightstand.
She's just crying. That's all I'm hearing in the kitchen. Yeah, come on, we gotta take you to your room so you don't eat your sister's food. I don't think you guys can hear her crying, but it's really cute. Aaron's like, come on, let's go to you heard her crying. I love her cry. It's so cute. They could hear her cry. Yeah, we have to put her in a room or else when she finishes her food, she goes and eats her sister's food. She like literally just comes up and pushes Evie out of the way. And Eve's like, oh, okay. So Eve doesn't get all the food she wants. So it's like, okay, we're going to put you away, Eve, so you can eat your food and your sister can eat her food. So we just wait till Evie's like done and is done with her food. Then we'll open the door and let Vivi out.
Did you recognize the woman?
So
I
cute.
couldn't see her face because she wore a cape with a hood. The lady put a note on Mummy's nightstand, but I didn't read it. That's when
So
Mummy started
cute.
feeling poorly. I don't want to think about that. Let's play a game. It will cheer me up.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Now that I learned like what the heating system was for the Easy Bake, it was just a light bulb. So I'm like, oh, because like Mom was like, yeah, you have to have an adult with you because you know it's dangerous. I was like, okay. I think it's just that they didn't want me like making all the cakes and things. They were like, oh, we gotta be careful because she'll just make cake all the time.
Sure. What would you like to play?
Look inside the chest over there and pick a game. My great aunt said it's a hope chest, so I put my games in there in the hope someone would come over to play.
She wants to see what
We
kind of
can
games
play
I have.
Bull,
Oh, that
Constellation Match,
Why do you
Petroglyph
have
Punch,
eyeballs?
Skull and Bones, and I also have a jigsaw puzzle.
Listen,
You sure
Jane.
have a lot of games.
Actually, no.
I love games. I want to make computer games when I grow up.
I would say she's old enough that playing a board game or playing a game with can actually be kind of fun. There's like certain kids, okay, when they're really young, playing a board game with a really young kid or even like a video game, it is just like, or even just talking to them. Sometimes it's fine to talk to them, but sometimes with kids, they're like, oh, Miss Aurora, is you and I, my mom, last night she said, Miss Aurora, are you listening? Yeah, my mom. It's like, like you're just dying. You're like, please. I'm like, yes. Like, yes, your mom. What did your mom tell you last night? Yeah, my mom, she my mom, she spilled some water and she slipped. My mom, she slipped on some water and she fell down. It was funny. My mom, she fell. It was funny. Is that funny, Miss Aurora? Yes, that's really funny. Okay, I go play with blocks now. Yeah, I worked with kids. I worked in like an after-school program and in a daycare. I was studying to be a teacher for a little bit. And also I have a huge family, so nieces and nephews, all that stuff. Okay, so she wants to play a game. I would say like when they're older, like Jane's age, I would say it's okay. It's only when they start getting, if they're really competitive, that's when it's like so annoying. It's so obnoxious. If you don't tell them what it is, they'd be stammering all day. I remember my nephew. So my sister came back to my parents' house, and she had my nephew, like her son, with her. And so my nephew and I were very close in age. So our relationship was very much more like siblings than anything else. And that boy, he would purposely like try to make his like stories really long to talk to my mom because he knew I wanted to talk to my mom or like his grandma because he knew I wanted to talk. So he did it purposely to annoy me. So he'd be like, yeah, grandma, so I was at school today and he stammered for like 5 minutes. And then my friend, I won the game. And my mom would be like, oh yeah, that's wonderful. And then I would open my mouth so I could talk to my mom. And he'd be like, and oh, it drove me insane. I'm like, let me talk to my mom.
Want to play whatever game this is?
Did you have that Easy Bake Oven PC? I did not have that. I didn't even know there was an Easy Bake Oven PC game. Was it in their early 10s? They're generally fun. Yes, like the 10-year-olds, I would say. They're pretty fun to like board games with, and maybe even video games, depending how they are. I like to play, in general, I like to play games where you're a team and you work together. I don't really like competitive games because like I know I get competitive and it's just, I don't like that energy. But kids, when you do a competitive game and then they're losing, it can be funny. It can be funny, but also it's the most annoying thing ever.
Okay, I actually found it in your room. Actually, it's Bridget's room. I mean, it used to be her room. I mean, she died like 300 years ago. You can see a painting of her in the Great Hall. She's the one with the telescope.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Okay, so you have to
And then they
match up
suck
a
at
pair
it.
of constellations. I made all the matches in 40 tries. Try to beat my record.
I don't know if anyone had this. Was you had a sibling? Again, my nephew and I were more like a sibling relationship. Was like I would be playing my PlayStation 1. Like I just got home from like soccer practice or whatever in school, and I just wanted to play my game. And I usually played a lot of solo games. I possibly was playing like Final Fantasy or something. And then my nephew comes in and he wants to play. Suddenly, because I'm playing, he wants to play it. And I'm like, well, I'm like, well, it's my PlayStation and I'm playing a one-person game. He goes crying to my sister, and my sister goes, why can't he play with you? Because I'm playing by myself! Why can't he play with you? Just let him play with you. I'm like, no, I just want to be alone. I've been around people all day long. All day long from 6 a.m. I have been around people. I just want to be alone and play a game. So what I would do is I would plug in I would still play my one-player game, but I would just hand him a controller. Just hand him a controller. But then he got too smart because I wouldn't plug it in. Because sometimes like plugging in the second controller like messes up things. I don't know. It was really weird. And then he was like, it's not plugged in. So I would plug it into the memory card slot, and that worked for a while. Then he figured that out, and I was like, oh my God. I'm like, go away! Leave me alone! Go play with your toys. You have all these fucking toys everywhere. Go away! I like how Mario Galaxy 2 added a second player option that is literally a distraction. Yes! I was about to say, I'm like, isn't there one, though? Like Nintendo did something that's just for the younger player, the younger sibling. But also, can we please normalize that maybe the older sibling doesn't have to share everything with their younger sibling? It's so fucking annoying. We're like, no. Like, they just got home. They don't have to share with you. No. You don't have to be sharing. Okay, so this is a matching game. Fuck. I was happy once my sister moved out. I was like, I'm alone. Finally. Finally, it's just me. Like, she like moved across the street or whatever. I don't want to play this.
Nope, couldn't beat your score.
I don't want to play this game.
Have you ever seen anything strange outside?
Once I saw my Uncle Roger's toupee fly off during a windstorm. Talk about freaky.
I mean, have you seen a strange animal outside?
No, but I have heard weird noises like this. Howling. But not like a dog howling, more like something human.
Pikmin 4
I
has
don't
that
wanna
too?
think about
Nice, that's awesome.
It's scary
I
enough
love
having
that.
to live in this gloomy place.
Because sometimes you're just like, I just want to be alone. Just leave me alone.
Do you think there's a treasure hidden around here?
I highly doubt it. I mean, if there were, wouldn't someone have already found it? When I asked Ethel about it, she said that it's the Penvillian name and heritage that should be treasured. Blech.
Jane has like the most soulless eyes. Just like she's a demon.
Do you know what the password is for the computer in the library?
Yes, but I won't tell. Not unless you beat me at Skull
This
and
fucking
Bones.
bitch.
My friend Hugo bought this for me. It's like Go
off.
Fish, but you have to collect 3 of a kind of weird things like zombies and ghosts. You go first.
Child. Wait, what am I doing? Wait, I didn't. Oh no.
Do you have any bats?
Here you go.
Oh, it's like goldfish?
Do you have any spiders?
Nada.
Okay.
Any haunted houses?
Okay, it's
Get
like
out your
goldfish.
shovel.
Hi, T. I'll beat her. I'm like, what the fuck?
Do you have any witches?
Here you go.
Do you have any bones?
Sorry. Tombstones?
Sorry. Do you have any skulls?
Nada.
Oh yeah, she said she didn't
Any
have.
bones?
All yours.
Would you happen to have any ghosts?
Go dig.
Would you happen to have any ghosts?
Do you have any coffins?
Nada. Any haunted houses?
All yours.
Tombstones?
All yours.
Do you have any spiders?
All yours.
Would you happen to have any ghosts?
Get out your shovel. Do you have any bats?
Nada. Do you have any spiders?
Go dig.
Spiders.
Do you have any witches?
Sorry. Do you have any coffins?
All yours. A match? You're doing great.
Fucking bitch.
Any bones?
Go dig. A match? You're doing great.
What the
Do
fuck?
you have any zombies?
Here you go.
Hashtag cancel.
Do you
this
have any
bitch.
skulls?
Sorry. Any bones?
Afraid not. Do you have any spiders?
Here you go.
That's a match.
Haha, I took her match.
Do you have any bats?
Here you go.
That's a match.
I got a match.
Do you have any witches?
Sorry. Would you happen to have any ghosts?
Get out your shovel. Do you have any tombstones?
Here you go.
Yeah, I got a match. I'm doing pretty good
Do
now.
you have any skulls?
Go dig.
I got a match.
I got a match.
Any bones?
You're going to have to go dig. A match? You're doing great. Do you have any zombies?
Here you go.
That's a match. Do you have any skulls?
Nada. Any bones?
All yours. A match? You're doing great.
Do you have any skulls?
No!
I win.
I win, you bitch!
You won.
I win!
Good job. Okay, the password for my grandfather's computer is on his coat of arms, plain as day.
Wait, it's on his coat of arms? It's on his coat of arms? Okay. On whose coat of... Wait, she said it so quickly! She said it so quickly! This bitch. This bitch. I wasn't ready. I beat that child.
The lady in black you saw in Linda's room. Did she look like anyone you know?
Oh, thank you.
Like I said before, I couldn't really see her face, but she was kind of dressed like the lady in the Great Hall.
Which lady?
Eleanor.
I wrote it down.
I know it sounds weird. That's why I didn't want to tell anyone. It's too creepy. Sometimes wonder if
Oh,
I
you
just
forgot
dreamed
her.
it all up. Mrs. Drake is always saying I have a rampant imagination.
Poor Vivi.
Somebody let me
I should get going.
Toodles.
How about a game of petroglyph punch?
This is a game I bought in Arizona. You have to make as many matches as possible. On your mark.
No,
get set,
no.
go.
I just was curious what it was. Fuck off. I was just curious what it was. I want to look at your stuff. Does anybody remember the fake teeth thing? They're really popular in like Halloween. Like the vampire teeth thing you put in your mouth. Those things have been popular forever. I hated when boys had them because they would look, they would, they would be the nastiest looking shit ever. There was a few girls, but I didn't see, at least in my area, I didn't see too many girls get them, but mostly it was the boys, and oh, they would look so gross, like
You had a guinea pig?
gagging
Yes,
over
but
here.
it died.
When?
I don't know. I'd really rather not think about
She
it.
killed
alright?
that guinea pig. She did. I'm calling it. Because she's a demon child.
Looks like you're learning some interesting stuff.
Bet you wouldn't say that if you were the one who had to
Why does it
learn
have
it.
to be in cursive? Topics to be covered this month. Okay. That's a lot. Latin, science. Alright. This is a lot of stuff. The guinea pig got eaten by a werewolf. What the fuck? You guys saw the thing blinking, right? It blinked at me. Oh! I guess I could call my boyfriend. Ned!
Hello?
Hi, Ned.
Hey, Nancy.
Hi.
Just wanted to let you know I got here safely.
So how's Blackmoor Manor?
A
Beating
little
her
on
in
the
the
spooky
game. She
side.
executed
How's
it.
Mrs. Petroglyph's daughter?
No. Oh no.
A little on the spooky side.
Which means?
It's just very strange. She stays in bed hiding behind this curtain all day.
Do you have any
She
idea
does
what
have
the
a
deal is?
boyfriend.
Nope.
When
Just
did we
keep
get
talking
introduced
her.
to Ned?
As soon as she knows she can trust you, I'm sure she'll open up.
Because in the earlier one, she writes to Bess and talks to Bess. So I'm curious, when did Ned
I'll
get
talk
into
to you
the
soon.
picture?
I'll be waiting.
Okay, not here. Back. Alright, I don't feel like reading any of that right now. She does. She has a man. Alright, does Linda have anything? And then we'll see if Linda has anything new to say.
I'm sorry to bother you again, but Jane told me about the lady in black.
What lady in black? Jane never said anything to me about a lady in black. That kid is so weird. I just don't get her.
What do you mean? She's just talking. What are you talking? You're being awfully mean. Jane is a child.
She seems very concerned about you.
Hi,
Yes,
Elvin.
I know. I just don't know how to be a
Oh,
stepmother to
Linda.
her.
Okay, I'll give you the
She's just
context in
so
just a moment.
Strange. Look, just forget about me. You can't help me, and that's that. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Linda,
I think
you have to give me a chance. Everyone is so worried about you. If you just tell me what's happened, maybe I could help.
Oh, she's done talking to
Linda?
us now. She's ignoring us.
I made a promise to your mother, and I plan to keep it. I'm here for you when you need me.
Yeah, we were contacted by Linda's mom because Linda's been acting very strangely. Like, just not Linda. I guess Linda's like really kind, very nice, and like since being married to a man named Hugh who has a young daughter named Jane, she's been acting very weird. So we're off to investigate. So we're in England. So Elvin, we are not in America. there's a woman. She has like a very like what is it? Like dramatic British accent, and it's really fun, and I like to mimic it. But yeah, like something's going on, and we've been hearing about werewolves. Yes, down the street, the mansion. Yes.
Felicity, the door!
And there's a parrot.
Hello?
How good are you at giving hints?
Tell your troubles to Lulu.
Tell your troubles to Lulu.
I could use a hint when it comes to that weird star box
Of
that's
course,
in my room.
darling.
Stand up,
Of
sit up.
course.
Brigitte's
Afternoon
coat,
tea
be
and
sure to
crumpets.
note. Pretty tune, stars and moon. Favorite night, your delight.
Bye, Bird.
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle. Hang
Top
on.
of the morning to you, matey.
Do you by any chance know Latin?
Quiste rogavit, bene vidi vici,
Smart
semper
bird.
ubi morituri status.
I'll take that as a yes. Would you mind translating something for me?
Fire away.
Ars longa.
Ars longa.
Art lives long. Ars longa. Art lives long.
Okay, I will write it down. Write that down, chat. Write that down. Ars longa. Art lives long. Okay.
How about a hint?
Talk to me.
Bye, Bird.
Cheerio.
I'm not done.
Uh-oh. Not good. Stay away. Stay away.
Lulu, it's me. You don't have to be scared.
Behind you. Don't look. Don't look.
What's behind me?
Don't look. Don't look.
Okay, I won't.
Nothing there. Fooled ya.
Oh, he's not going to translate any others?
Bye, Bird.
All right, I got one translated. Okay,
Who's the
whatever.
pretty bird in the mirror?
Oh, look at the pretty bird in the mirror.
I need the key.
I need the key. All right, we need to look for that coat of arms because that has the password. Coat of arms. Where would the coat of arms be? Is this the coat of arms? There's no
Looks
head
like a
on that
piece
coat
is
of arms.
missing.
Coat of arms. The coat of arms. Where's the code? The code is it? I don't. Where am I? I don't fucking know. Ah. Okay, maybe there's one down here. They're on the wall. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I was looking for like a thing. A parrot would be a cool pet. They're pretty cool. What? On the wall? Are they in here? Under the pictures. Oh, okay. What's this? Oh, that's a very British. What is it called? I forgot what it's called. I forgot what that is. Okay. Under the pictures of the people? Oh, okay. Oh, look, it's the parrot! It's Huck! It's the baby. Wait, hang on. Cricket. Yeah, cricket. Yeah, cricket. The coat. That's a coat of arms. This? Okay. But we don't know which one. Oh. Why did I think? When she said, I thought it was a suit of armor. Why did I think that? Yeah, Nancy likes to squeeze in. I mean, the last game we played had Chinese. So they like to throw in, like, different languages and things. Oh, okay. Oh, she didn't say anything. Scientia. Have you examined the portraits? Okay, well, I can't. Nancy doesn't say anything. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of words. Okay. It was your guess. I understand. Okay. Okay, game. Okay.
Hello, Nancy.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Tally ho!
Does Nancy have a... She has the checklist. Oh, heck yeah.
I haven't done that. Can't check that off
I was like,
yet.
do we have a checklist? That will keep me on track.
I'm finished. Check. Can't check that off till it's done. Check. I'm finished with that. Check. That's done.
Check. That's done. Find out what the password is for that old computer in the library. Okay. Take a really, really good look through the stuff in Jane's room. Little girls and big secrets often go hand in hand. Where's her diary? Figure out how to...
I haven't done that
How
yet.
to open the little box in my room that has those 5 figures. Okay. Add and animum. Yeah, where's the maze game? Where's the maze game to access the computer? What the hell? Alright. Let me see.
Polly is a stupid bird. Polly is a stupid. Hello.
How about a hint?
Lulu hungry. Lulu want cake first.
Oh, you want cake?
You mean like a cupcake or something?
Jane's room. Look in Jane's room.
All right, I guess I'll look in Jane's room.
Okay, he wants food
Who's the
first.
pretty bird in the mirror?
Oh, look at the pretty bird in the mirror. Wait, that's what's her face's room. We don't want her room. I do like Jane's
She's
door.
probably sleeping.
Oh, is it? What time is it? Oh, it's 21. Okay, it's probably like I'll go to sleep. What's this? It's a sight reading puzzle. It's ear training. Hang on a second. Bling. I'm writing it down. Bling. Whoop. Write that down, chat. Wah. Hi, Gumi. Blah ding. Whoop. Hey, did anybody ever watch Totally Spies? You guys remember Whoop? Wah. Bang. Bang. Okay. So. A is whoop. B is My handwriting is atrocious right now. C is blooding. D is the wah. E is bang. Bang, bang. F is stih. And G is TikTok. Careful with TikTok, it's addicting. Okay, let me back up. Okay, so we need a bling, so B. We need a whoop. There is no whoop. Oh my god. Oh no, whoop is A. And then we need a wah, D. Then we need a blooding, C. Then we need another whoop, A. Then we need a wah, which is D. Then we need 2 bangs, which is E. Yay! Don't do the TikTok. You'll get distracted. Listen, like I go on TikTok. I'm like, I'll just like go on TikTok for a little bit to wake up. 5 hours later, we got a key. Heck yeah, chat. We did it. Was there stairs going down more? No. Okay, so there was a thing here. Ooh, is this
The
it?
key fits, but it won't turn. I need to put some kind of grease in there first.
Grease? Okay. Grease? I gotta grease the... We need some lube. I need to grease that hole. Need to lube up that hole real nice. I should save. It's been a hot minute. Flip, 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 flip. I couldn't think of what else I could put there. Is there any lube in here? Hi, do you have lube?
Goodbye.
She does not have lube. She does not have lube. No lube. Alright, thank you. Where could I get some lube?
I'd better stay inside. If I track mud in the house, Mrs. Drake will kill me.
She's a bitch. The British way. We just never leave our homes because dirt. The dirt will get everywhere. We cannot have it. Where were we? Where was our... There was a phone. There was a phone in my room. Yeah, the phone. We haven't talked to Hugh.
Hugh Penvillin here.
Hugh
Hello, Mr.
Penvillin.
Penvillin. This is Nancy Drew. I'm the one who's visiting Linda. You know, from the United States, across the pond.
The land
Yes,
of the
course.
free.
Are you at Blackmoor?
Yes, I am, and I've talked to Linda.
Good for you, because frankly, that's something I've been quite unable to do lately. These temper tantrums of hers make rational
Temper
discourse
tantrum?
well-nigh impossible.
She's going through something. What the fuck?
How long have these tantrums been going on?
Ever since I left for Italy.
Maybe you should
We'll
come
be talking on
home.
the phone about the weather or Jane's lessons or something equally innocuous, and suddenly she'll be bellowing at me and slamming the phone down.
Are you sure you didn't inadvertently say something, you know, argumentative?
I promise you, these rages of hers are totally uncalled for and quite unbearable. I love her dearly, but she's making things very difficult.
Okay.
I understand that Mrs. Drake is your aunt.
He
Yes,
seems like a
Aunt
crusty
Letitia.
man.
Well, not very close, however.
He's
She's
giving
always
me
been rather
crusty
aloof,
man.
Much more interested in being a Penvillin than a person, if you know what I mean.
Does Linda get along with her?
As far as I know, yes. Although I have caught my aunt eyeing Linda strangely at times. And of course, there's the 6-month habitation clause.
The what?
According to the Penvillin rules of
Nancy and I at
inheritance,
the same
spouse
time.
of Blackmoor Manor's current owner, that would be Linda since I'm the current owner, the spouse of the current owner must reside in the manor for at least 6 months.
What?
Should she or he leave the manor before 6 months is up, ownership of 1/2 of the estate immediately passes to the next legal heir.
And that would be Mrs. Drake.
Correct.
That's weird. That's suspicious. That's weird. Just hysteria, you know. Totally not something I've done.
I
yes.
met your daughter Jane.
quite the bundle of energy, isn't she?
I get the feeling that she's a little lonely.
I'm sure she is, what with a private tutor instead of school and Linda being under the weather. And coming back to Blackmoor no doubt reminds her of her real mother. Renee and I were divorced almost 2 years ago. Jane went into a bit of a tailspin for a while, but she's come to adore Linda. She's been calling her Mummy since the day we were married.
Have you spent much time on your father's computer? The one that's in the library?
I dare say I've never touched it. Mathematics, computer science, linguistics, all the things that fascinated my scholarly father bored me to tears. He gave up on me quite early on. With Jane, however, it was a different story.
What do you mean?
Is it?
From the day she was born, my father doted on her, far more than he ever doted on me. Read to her, bought her books, games. Truth be told, I was a bit jealous. He passed away when she was still a toddler, so it's unlikely she remembers all the attention he showered on her. But I do, and I still find it so out of character as to be mystifying.
Okay.
It was nice talking to you.
This is an extremely busy time for me, so I apologize in advance if you call and I'm unavailable.
I understand.
Good.
Is anyone
Cheerio.
ever over the weather? That's a funny, like, comeback. Cook. Oh, let's order some food.
Boar's Head Pub, this is Tommy.
Hi, this is Nancy
Hi,
Drew.
Tommy.
I'm supposed to call you if I want some food.
Right. Nancy Drew, out at the old Blackmoor Manor, are you? You must
Cute.
be Hank Marvin up there. Pity about your kitchen, but we'll fix you up for some Vexen posh. Just tell me what you like.
Okay.
Okay, what do you have?
We've got some loop-de-loop, bangers and mash, a real fine pinky and perky, and a delicious dog's eye, me fork and knife, just rubber-ducked.
Elvin, I need you to help me. What?
Hello?
What?
Could you repeat that?
What is the? What are the
Sure,
foods?
We've got some loop-de-loop, bangers and mash, pinky and perky, and a dog's eye, and they're all Robin Hood.
What are they? I heard of bangers and mash. Bangers and mash. It's like mashed potatoes and something, right? Loop de loop and pull, and then your shoes are looking cool. Elvin, help me. Sausage and mashed potatoes. Okay. Sausage and mashed potatoes. Okay. I knew it was like something pinky and perky. What's that? Are these like made up things or these are actually? So what should I get? Do you have any cake?
Do you have any cake?
Is
No
turkey?
cake.
Okay.
In that case,
Man, you don't have any cake? Then I don't want anything. How do you not have cake? A dog's eye. These are actual slang? Okay. I've never heard of it. Alright, I'll order some. We know what bangers and mash is. I'll order some. Let me see. We'll order some pinky and perky. How about that?
I'd like some pinky and perky, please.
Good choice. Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder?
What? Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder? What is that? What is... Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
What is that?
All right then, we'll come round and leave it
It's
at your
after
order.
hours special.
Oh, and we've got no hot potato about, so it might take a bit, but we'll have it up to you in no time. Fish and taters.
Fish and taters. Yay, turkey dinner. I'm like, what is that? What does that mean? Oh, are we gonna have to find a book on like British slang words? If I do find one, I will laugh. Yeah, fish and taters, laters, like later alligator, after a while crocodile. Yeah, Cockney rhymes not your forte, I understand.